Hey everyone, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this week's Facebook Live. My name is Shalini Joshi Amdagli, and I am an international physical and emotional pain relief expert. If you are here for the first time, what I do is I help people who are feeling stuck in pain, chronic pain, physical pain, emotional pain, help them feel relief quickly so that they can get on with their lives feeling more peace and clarity. And so excited to be here with you. If you are here live, do come in and join in. Hello, Kiran. Hello, Shadab. Nice to have you here. And if you're watching on replay, welcome. Please pop in and say hello. And our topic today is basically roadblocks, removing roadblocks to healing. Hello, Marnie Batista. Hi, Monica from Canada. So our topic today is removing roadblocks to healing. And what I'm going to be doing is sharing with you 4 roadblocks, things that get in the way of your healing. One key factor that can really speed up healing. And of course, I'm going to share a Hawaiian healing prayer that can, it's simple, it's easy, and it's really powerful and effective, and it doesn't require anything fancy. So stay tuned. So this is for you if you have been, if you have some kind of chronic illness, or chronic pain, or if you have been struggling with something, some disease, and you've been trying lots of different things and you are seeing little results, but not really the significant results that you are looking for. So this is for you, and it could be, even in your area of work. Yep. If you are trying to get to the next level, right, and you feel like something's blocking you and you're not getting there, this is for you too. So welcome everyone. Hi Monica, you signed up. I registered for the monthly. Yay! I'm looking forward to it. And for those of you who who are interested in learning more how to use EFT tapping, which is my tool, I'm introducing a new private Facebook membership group. And I put the link above, and Monica here is just joined that group, and it's basically a lot more interaction with me and a lot more learning the tools of tapping and the secret Hawaiian prayer and so much more. So if you're interested, check out the link above. So getting to today's topic, removing roadblocks. A lot of the time, because of the way that we've been conditioned to think of illness, sickness, disease, pain, we tend to have a really narrow approach to getting better from our sickness, from our pain. And traditionally, as we were children growing up, unless you were in a very unique family, most of us, tend to gravitate towards medicines and injections and the hospital and doctors and all that stuff, right? For getting better. And what happens is, many times, like me, no matter how many medicines we take, no matter how many injections we take, no matter how many tests we do and x-rays and trying all the different techniques the medical system has to offer us, we still find ourselves stuck in this cycle, and we feel like we're going round and round spinning and not getting the relief that we want. And so what do we do then, right? What happens after that? And so that is a problem that hundreds of thousands of people around the globe face, and we think there is nowhere to turn to, because now the experts out there in the medical system, they're not being able to help us, and so we're probably stuck. So I have been there, and some of you who are new to my work and me may not know, but I was stuck in chronic pain and with a chronic illness, and I thought I would be stuck there forever, but I didn't know back then, and I know now, is that there are certain things, our habits, our ways of thinking, our mental attitude that get in the way of our healing. And if we could move past that, then we would be able to heal. The one of the things that people don't understand, and I didn't understand either, was that our body is a self-healing mechanism. It knows how to heal itself. You don't wake up in the middle of the night saying, hey, is my kidney working properly? Do I have to do something so that my liver works better? Or I'm pregnant and I hope all the functions that the body needs to do are being done. I mean, my child, my son Rishi takes high-level biology, and it's so fascinating what the body can do in a millisecond. How you're breathing is such an amazing process, and there's a whole chain of reactions that need to happen for you to be able to breathe, right? To breathe out the carbon dioxide and breathe in the oxygen. And when you study it, it's like fascinating, and we don't even think about it, right? So your body is divine intelligence. It knows what to do and how to do it, and it works beautifully on its own until we do something, right, that gets in the way. And so if you are stuck with some chronic illness, then so I'm going to be sharing with you 4 common roadblocks that may be preventing you from achieving healing. And one of the first one is, okay, I don't know how the light is falling here. Maybe the side is better. Thinking that physical symptoms are only physical. And I am guilty of it too, because my sickness was caused by something physical. At least that's what I thought. And I thought, okay, I have costochondritis. It's an inflammation of a ligament that connects this bone to the ribs, and so it's a physical thing. And so I can't do anything about it. And I'm sure you may have, some experience right now with something physical. Maybe it's something structural. Maybe it's, I've had doctors with autoimmune disorder. I've had clients with multiple sclerosis or transmandibular joint problems or polycystic ovarian syndromes. And it's all very technical, and it's all very physical. The TMB, transmandibular joint problems, is like a bone thing, and somebody's had an accident because of it, the bone has been displaced, and on and on and on, all kinds of illnesses and diseases. And we tend to think that this physical symptom is purely physical, and that is the biggest roadblock to your healing. So I don't care if you had an accident. I don't care if you had, I don't know, some chemical reaction because of which you have some physical symptom. It is not the only thing that is creating your problem. And if you keep only focusing on the physical aspect of your illness, disease, whatever the case may be, right, your chronic pain, then you will not get the relief that you're looking for. You'll get a little bit of relief, but it's not going to be whole. The healing means to feel whole again, and that doesn't happen if you just look at one tip of the problem. It's really the tip, Because, from my experience, healing myself out of my own chronic pain and healing hundreds and thousands of others now after 11 years of being on this journey, that is really the one tiny piece of the problem, and it's not the real piece. It's like the tip of the iceberg. Because before a symptom even shows up, there's been so much going on inside of you before the body says, hello, you need something looking into. So if you have something going on with you physically, that is your body letting you know that something's going on with you. And if you just keep addressing the symptom, you're doing it wrong. Okay, you're not addressing your symptom correctly, and it's blocking your healing. Number 2, roadblock to healing, and maybe you say this too, I've tried everything. I have so many clients who come and say, Shalini, I don't know if you can help me, but I've tried everything. And I want to ask them, what do they mean when they say they've tried everything? I used to say I've tried everything, just going to the hospital, acupuncture, physiotherapy, ultrasound therapy, and all the medications the doctors were giving me. And I said, okay, I've tried everything and nothing works for me, so I'm stuck. So if you're saying I've tried everything, I'm going to challenge you. And I'm here to say you have not tried everything. I know people who are trained in 20 different kind of modalities. There are people who have tried 200 different things. So when you say I've tried everything, please know it's a very limited view that you have, because there is so much out there these days that I guarantee you have not tried. So before you give up on your healing, and before you say, that's it, I'm stuck, know that that is a block to your healing. And there's tons of things that are out there, now and available so easily on the internet that you have probably not tried, and that might work for you. So that is the second way people block themselves from the healing, and saying, I've tried everything. Okay? Number 3 is something outside will fix me or my issue. So that was me. That was really me saying, okay, I've got this structural thing going on with my ligaments and my tissues and the rib bone and the breastbone, and I'm helpless, right? And I need something to fix that. It could be someone. If we look at someone is going to fix my issue, or something is going to fix my issue. And while that may be true, sometimes we need the operation. Sometimes we need the surgery. Sometimes we need immediate outside help, right? That's why we have all these ambulances running around and carrying people, because they need support. And that's why we have doctors and to help us. But that's not the whole picture, right? And to say that something outside, I need something outside of me, that means you have not understood that your body is a self-healing mechanism, and that you have anything to do with your healing. Your as mine was, that I can't do anything. I didn't create this. I don't have anything to do with this, and I'm helpless. I'm this poor, helpless victim. And that's what the roadblock is. You are not a poor, helpless victim. Your body is not a random, a set of muscles and bones and connective tissues and all that. It is divine intelligence. It is, the best computer that will ever be created on this planet is, puny compared to what your body knows to do. And so if you think like something outside will fix me, it will for a little bit, and then if you don't address what's really going on inside of you, then you'll be in this loop. It'll keep happening. I have so many clients who'll say, oh, I had this surgery, my knee pain's gone, and after a while, it's back, right? And I have this lower back pain, and I took all this thing, and I did these exercises, it was gone, but now it's back. And so, you know, you may get relief temporarily before something else shows up. And so you are powerful. You have within you the ability to heal yourself. And I'm not discouraging you from going out there and getting help. Please do get that, but know that that's not the whole picture, okay? And another one is, another roadblock to your healing is saying, I already know that. I have many people who say, yeah, I already know the cause. You know, I know it's because of this, and it's a structural thing. And, you know, this is something that I have no control over. And so I was like that too 11 years ago. But I've realized that if you truly want to heal yourself and you are feeling stuck, then saying, I already know that. I already know exactly what's my problem and I know the cause is not going to help you, because healing, you know, you want to be open-minded. And they say, right, if the cup is already full, you can't pour more into it. It has to be empty, or at least, you know, there has to be space there to fill some more. And it's this, what do you call it? The mentality of a beginner's mind, right? Be open, because, you know, if you already knew everything, then you should be able to heal yourself, right? But you're stuck. And so coming with the attitude that I know it, I know the cause, I know what's my problem, doesn't leave any space to allow something new, something you had never thought of to be available to you, right? So you want to come with a beginner's mind and an open mind, because my belief is that when you do that, then you become, available, techniques that are out there, workshops that are out there that might be able to help you, tools that are out there, suddenly, begin to appear in your awareness. And if you're open-minded, then you might give it a go. And who knows what doors that opens up for you and how that allows you to heal yourself. And, I speak from experience, because I have clients who come up with, I've tried this, I've tried this, I've tried this, I've tried this, and it hasn't worked for me. So how do I know this is going to work for me? And I said, I don't know. You just have to give it a go, right? Because not everybody can be helped with my tool, EFT. Not everybody can be helped with physiotherapy. Not everybody can, and some things work for some people, some things don't work for some people. Acupuncture didn't do nothing for me, and it's an amazing tool. Physiotherapy did nothing for me. Ultrasound therapy did nothing for me. EFT did heal me out of my chronic pain and my illness, and I've seen it work wonderfully. But I'm not saying it's the tool that might work for you. What I'm saying is keep your mind open to trying something that you haven't tried before. And if you're going to block yourself, then you keep yourself stuck, right? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and again and just hoping something's going to change. It won't. If it hasn't changed up till now, then it's likely it's not going to change. Okay, so here are, once again, roadblocks to healing. Physical symptoms are only physical, not true. I've tried everything. I'm going to challenge you. You haven't tried everything that's out there, right? Something outside will fix me temporarily, but if I don't address what's going on inside, then, I'll be in this loop for sure, okay? And I already know the cause, or I already know, whatever it is about my illness. I promise you, you may know a little bit, but you may be missing the biggest piece. So what is, getting to our next point, what is the one key factor that allows healing. One key thing that if you want to focus on one thing that may allow healing, and I don't care if it is in whatever area of your life, physical, chronic illness, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, whatever diseases, and even issues with money, okay, issues with success, business, work success. One of the key issues for healing is forgiveness. I mean, some of you might be saying, what? How can forgiveness be related to healing myself from this disease and this pain that is a structural pain that I had because of this accident, or I tripped, or it was and it's a structural thing, Shalini. I know, other things might work, but this is a real problem. This is a structural thing. And I've had clients who have, fallen down and had multiple surgeries and thought that they would be stuck with the pain because it's structural, right? So imagine that something so alien maybe to you might be one of the key ways that you can heal yourself. Because when we are in a place of unforgiving, when we have grudges, when we have resentments, when we have all this anger and pain that we are holding on to, I'm never gonna forgive this person, I'm so angry, I'm so pissed, I'm so whatever, then you allow that pain inside of you to control you. It's like the pain's got control of you, not you are in charge of the pain. And so you feel cramped, you feel you feel all contracted, because not forgiving, feelings of unforgiveness don't make you feel peace or happy or love, right, or appreciation. And those are the highest frequencies. Those are the highest, those are the qualities that you truly are. You are love. You are, you are a compassionate person. You are, those are the God-like qualities, right? And so when you are in a place of unforgiveness, then you're contracted, then you are, you have all this tension inside you, you have all this pain inside you. And how can healing happen when you are moving forward daily without even realizing it? People don't even realize. They think they have this symptom and they think this is what did it. This exercise, I fell over here, or I had this accident. I used to say I overdid the gym exercises and that's why I have this pain in my left rib. But a lot of people don't realize that when pain or illness or any symptom shows up, it's showing up after a lot of chaos has been going on inside, and finally the body has to reach out and tell you, hey, pay attention, look inside, something's not working, you're off track, you've gone off track, right? So when you hold on to feelings of unforgiveness, grudges, resentments, you are in a contracted place. You are full of this static inside of you. There's this inner struggle, inner war, and you're not at peace. And so what forgiveness does is it allows you to free up that control from pain. It allows you to free up that energy that's been in the state of all the static energy, and allows you to return to a place of more calm, more expansive, right? Not contracted. And you free up this need to measure up to other people's expectations. You free up you open up to love. Because when you're in this place of unforgiveness, you've blocked yourself. It's like a roadblock. It's like, imagine the traffic jams that we have in Bangkok. It's all blocked up. And so how is healing going to happen if you're all jammed up, blocked up, and you've stopped, you've blocked the free flowing energy, the free flowing life force that is flowing through you. You've jammed it up. And now you're wondering why you have this disease and why you're not healing and why you're not getting the relief that you want. So you want to be free of it. And you might say, I can hear you say, because that's what all my clients say and that's what I used to say. But that's so unfair. That's so unfair, Shalini, because these guys, you have no idea. If you knew what this guy did, and I've heard so many stories. I've heard traumatic stories about fathers raping their daughter, bosses, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, and all kinds of traumatic experiences, right? And it may be something way simpler, but no matter what has happened, and I know this is really hard to digest, okay? So I'm with you. I know it's hard. It's not easy. But what's even worse is allowing all this anger and resentment and feelings of unforgiveness to be lodged in your body, in your mind, in your heart, and then trying to move forward in life with all this jammed energy and wondering why my life isn't working, why my relationships don't work, why my health is not working, why my money is not working, why my business is not working. And so, yes, there have been tough times, and that there have been things that you just logically, there is no way in hell you want to let it go. But it's not about the other person at all. When you hold on to feelings of unforgiveness, it's like that person still has control over you. That guy who did that horrible, horrible thing to you still has control over you no matter where you go. So forgiveness is highly misunderstood. It's not about, oh, I forgive you. But it's saying, I refuse to carry all the pain and anger and resentment you gave me. I refuse to carry it with me every day of my life. I refuse to hold on to it. I refuse to be, all dirtied up because of what you did. And so I'm offloading, I'm releasing, I'm letting go of all that stuff that you piled onto me, right? And I'm letting it go. So it's a very selfish thing to do when you say, I'm done. I'm not carrying this with me any longer. I'm not holding on to that resentment. I'm not holding on to that pissed off feeling. Because even though that trauma happened once, maybe twice, maybe it was for a period of time, or maybe that person did this thing to you and you got beat up because of that. But you are constantly beating yourself up every single day of your life. So you're doing it to yourself, even though that person has maybe even dead and gone, maybe just out of your sight, out of your life, and you're still beating yourself up. And so that's why one of the key things really is letting go. Is letting go of all that's not serving you. You had an experience in the past, you had something with someone, your boss, your child, your some random person did something to you, or some relative, or your family, whoever it is. Why should you beat yourself up over and over and over again every single day of your life? Because you're carrying that with you, right? If you're carrying with you, that means, and a lot of people say, oh, Shalini, but I've forgiven this person. I really I don't even think about it. I see this person and I've forgiven this person. Here's one test to know if you've forgiven. Number one, is that when you think about what they did, And when you really tune in emotionally and play that picture in your mind about what happened, and you have zero feeling about it, zero. It's neutral. It's like a movie. It finishes. It was a movie, and I feel like zero emotion about it. Neutral. You've let it go. You've forgiven. You are out of it. But even if you feel like tiny bit of like anger, resentment, frustration, irritation, whatever, then it's still there. Okay, the dirt is still there, and it's sticking inside of you every day you move forward, and that's not a good place to be, right? So one of the key things you can do is let go. And how do you let go? Well, there's this wonderful, simple, easy to do anytime, anywhere. Doesn't require any instrument, anybody else to be part of it, no matter who's done what to you. And that is this Hawaiian healing prayer. Okay, it's a Hawaiian spiritual system, and it is called, it has a funny name, at least it sounds funny the first time you hear it, Ho'oponopono. Okay, and literally Ho'oponopono is literally in the Hawaiian system, it means to make right. Okay, that's the literal meaning. And it's kind of like a cleaning tool. It's a spiritual cleaning tool for everything that is not that feels off, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's money, whether it's work, whether it's health, right? Like something is off in your system, in your relationships, in your the kind of money you want to make, and it's not feeling good. It's basically a spiritual cleaning tool to make things right. Okay, and this Hawaiian healing technique is, the basis, the foundation is about taking 100% responsibility, which means I am responsible for what happens to me in my life. And it's a hard thing to digest, but that's what it is. And it's saying that either consciously or subconsciously, without even knowing, I have created this mess, this health, this relationship problem, this financial problem, this self-image problem. I don't love myself, or whatever the case may be, that I am 100% responsible for what's going on in my life. And so the healing prayer is your prayer to the divine. It's between you and your creator. It's between you and whatever you call God, the universe, okay? And so it's a spiritual cleaning tool, and it's a 4-step process, if you want to call it that, okay? So the healing, so no matter what health challenge you're going through, no matter what relationship challenge you're going through, no matter what financial challenge you're going through, no matter what challenge you're going through, these are 4 simple words that you can say all the time, whenever you want, and it's like a cleaning, cleansing thing that happens. And the 4 words or phrases are: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Okay, so there's 4. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Now, who are you saying sorry to? Are you saying sorry to someone who did all these bad things to you? No, I said earlier, this is a conversation between you and God. And you are saying to God or the universe or to your divine creator, the source of everything, that I'm sorry for my part, whatever I have done, for my role in creating this health problem, in creating this financial problem, in creating this relationship problem, in creating whatever the problem may be, or the disease that may be. I am sorry, God, I'm sorry, divine creator, for my role in creating this mess, in creating this problem. Maybe I have consciously created this problem, or subconsciously, without even knowing, by default. For whatever reason, I'm experiencing this problem in my life. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, you're asking the divine for forgiveness for your role, conscious or subconscious role, in creating this problem. Thank you, because when you ask God for something, it is given. Ask and it's given, right? So thank you for dissolving this problem, for releasing this problem. I love you. It's a beautiful, simple, healing prayer that you can say anytime, all the time, you know. And it's a Hawaiian secret healing prayer called Ho'oponopono. You can Google it. It's been there for a long time, but it was only brought to public awareness by my current mentor, Joe Vitale, and Dr. Hugh Lewin. And so it's a cleansing, it's a cleansing tool, it's a cleaning prayer, and you can use it for any challenge that you've got going in your life. So all you have to do is you can do it as a chant. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, as you tune into, what problem you have right now, what health problem, what money problem, what relationship problem, and you just tune into that and you just say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I do this all the time. I'll do a whole 40 minutes of cleaning sometimes with all the different issues that are going on, whether it's a health, whether it's a children thing, whether it's a work thing, whether I need clarity and I don't have clarity. So you can use it for anything, right, and everything. And you can Google to find out more about it. And so that is a powerful healing tool, and I encourage you to keep an open mind, and if you're feeling stuck, give it a go, give it a try. You will end up feeling, and use it. Like, how long do I keep saying this? Use it till you feel a feeling of calm and peace, and you feel okay. All right. If you're really stressed about something, if you're really, agitated or irritated, just chant these 4 phrases over and over till you feel more neutral, more calm. Okay, so give it a go. And I hope this was helpful. And what I also wanted to share with you is that I am introducing my EFT tapping inner peace circle. So if you feel like you need some guidance, you need some support, you're feeling stuck, you want tools that you can use by yourself, do it yourself kind of tools to help yourself, to help you with your stresses, your pain, your challenges, and you need some support and guidance, and you want to connect with others who are also on this journey of moving away from from pain to more peace and clarity, then I invite you to check out the link above and join my private membership EFT tapping inner peace circle. It is so accessible. It is probably the cost of one meal, right? And it's a monthly payment, but it costs you like one meal. So if you are interested in getting a supportive community where you feel safe to share and connect and learn tools, I'll be doing a lot more tapping and sharing a lot more in that private mentorship group. Do join in, and all you have to do is check out the link above. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope no matter where you are with your healing journey, that these tips will help you, and do give it a go. Do try out the Hawaiian healing prayer, and I'd love to know your comments if you do give it a go. So thank you for joining. I'll see you next week. Hi, Papa. So nice to see you here. Hi, Hariraj. Hi, Sheena. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Cindy. Wesmons, Ritu. So nice for you to have you here. Join me live. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you'll give this healing prayer a go, and I'll see you next week again. So bye for now. See you next week. Bye, guys.